One thing we know about the Dallas Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones is that he absolutely loves star power. We have seen him trade for high-profile skilled players and draft running backs and wide receivers over positions of need for the team. I think now would be a great time to see that side of Jerry Jones. The Cowboys need a wide receiver and they need depth at that position. That is unquestionable. So why not take a chance on Odell Beckham Jr. Once OBJ left that terrible situation with the Cleveland Browns, he became a very effective player with the Los Angeles Rams. He even played a big role in helping them become Super Bowl champions, so much so that his teammates are hoping that he comes back to Los Angeles and runs it back with them this 2022 season. In fact, it may be hard for the Dallas Cowboys to pry him away from LA if they do want to pursue him. The Dallas Cowboys should sign a free agent and wide receiver, especially a guy like Odell Beckham Jr. before training camp. Beckham Jr. unfortunately suffered a torn ACL in the Super Bowl, so he does have a long offseason of recovery ahead of him. But that injury will certainly lower his price tag, maybe to a place where the Cowboys will be comfortable sliding in with an offer even if it's last minute. I know you're probably thinking, why would the Cowboys want another receiver recovering from a torn ACL? Well, let me tell you why. Beckham is only 29 years old, so offering a 3-year or 4-year deal could end up being a steal. He may miss the first 4 or 6 games of the season, but after that, you have another dynamic playmaker opposite of CeeDee Lamb. Then, in second or third or even on that 4th year of that deal, you get a fully healthy Beckham Jr. at a discounted price for all those reasons. The upside of this former first-round pick is too good for the Dallas Cowboys to pass up at this point of free agency. OBJ was a legendary pace to start his career. Through his first 3 seasons, he was putting up numbers that had him compared to 49ers legend Jerry Rice. Then injuries and moments of immaturity set him and derailed apart his career. Ever since joining Los Angeles, the Rams spoke glowingly about him, and his play on the field warrants him another contract. The Cowboys' $22 million in cap space is not going to spend itself. Jones and company have to take a long look at Beckham Jr. and realize he can fit in well with their team. Imagine a receiving corps of Michael Gallup, Lamb, and Beckham Jr. taking the field for the Cowboys by week 6. OBJ is most likely going to want to play for a Super Bowl contender. Well, if he joins this offense, the Cowboys should once again be a top team in the NFC. Jerry Jones should pull the trigger and sign Odell Beckham Jr. despite being injured.